Hey guys, welcome to Snowbreak Containment Zone. So you probably were able to get the news that we will be getting compensation for the mishap that has happened recently for the game. So just gonna be summarizing all of these and go to the selector because it's actually one of the things that is of really a big value for the compensation. So we do have a I'm not sure if this is part of the compensation, but this came along, I think. So we have 100 digicash, we have another 100, so that's 200. This one is Sands of Token reissue, so these are nice as well. So you could progress through your battle pass whether you're free or you paid for it, and 45,000 coins or money. Okay, and we do have this Moonlit Iris Sands of Secret Rewards token, 90, and we do have another 100 here, which brings us to 200 digicash. This is from series. The other two are from Tess and Haru. But we're going to go to the meat of the rewards, which is not rewards, but more on compensation for what happened. So for this one, it's called Bond of Redemption. You can actually choose whether you're gonna be going with an op or a weapon. You cannot choose, both. Okay, so only one reward can be redeemed. So we will, things to consider before you choose. So especially if you don't have a lot of ops, and if you have ops that you think you are missing, definitely choose operative over weapon, because again, unless if you're fine with your operatives and if you want to get a 5-star that you haven't gotten before, that is going to be okay. But if you have missing ops, whether you're beginning or you're already in the middle, definitely go for an op that you have here that would really help your account. Okay, if choose an op really with added value to your team, especially if like for example in my free-to-play account, I do need a support specifically. So basically choose an operative here that has value to you. Again, depending on the op, that would really help you clear stages, would really help you in buffing your operatives, probably dealing more damage. And if you're going to be choosing a weapon, choose a weapon that can enhance the most out of an op existing in your account. So again, choose which weapon here is going to give you more enhancement to your operative, or probably get a copy of an existing gun that you think at tier 2 would really benefit your account. Okay, so those are the things to consider. And again guys, go with priorities unless you are selecting based on who you like or probably a weapon that you like. Priorities over like, basically. So with that said, here are my recommendations. We'll start off with the op. So if you're looking for a DPS, this is not really in particular order. So I'm just going to be naming 3 ops basically to choose from. From my end, basically these are my suggestions. You're free really to choose whomever you like, but based on how these ops are going to impact your team, not on if these ops will be, because you yourself will know what are your needs. I'm just suggesting them because they, in general terms, will make an impact on your team. Okay, for DPS, first and foremost is going to be Cherno. Not Cherno, Chenxing. So Chenxing is actually still relevant, especially with Fenny SS in the mix. She's going to be a very good multi-part op destroyer. Next up is going to be Katya. Katya Blue Bolt is one of the best still although she's gonna be going down in the tier list soon, but definitely she will help you and your DPS, especially for ballistic DPS, with a very easy kit to use turret type, really. So Chenxing and Katya would be your ballistic DPS. If you need a skill DPS, one of the best is going to be Cherno Enigma. So this is the first time that we're gonna be, that you could get Cherno Enigma for free. So this is actually probably, I think, the best time that you should get her. So just want to repeat myself. Best to get for DPS is Cherno, not Cherno. Yeah, Cherno, Chenxing, Katya, and Cherno. Yeah, Cherno. But first Chenxing, Katya, and Cherno. Okay, CKC. Okay, so again, Chenxing, Katya, and Cherno are the best in general. But again, depending on what you need. For support, top 3, I'm not saying that the others are bad, but top 3 are going to give you in general the best value. It's going to be Kaguya with her lowering resistance of enemies, elemental resistance. Next up is going to be Shadowka, which provides buff to your damage. Again, she's one of our top. Most actually all of the support ops that I'm going to be recommending are actually in the tier 0. So you have Kaguya, you have Shadowka, and last but not the least, Ichel. Ichel is actually in tier 0.5. I'm recommending her because recently she has seen a lot of usage, especially for new players who are struggling with their account. Again, it's not really easy when you are faced with bosses that have higher levels than you. So basically, what I'm saying is she's a very quick fix to a healing problem if you actually have one. So those are my top 3 op recommendations for support. So again, just want to repeat myself. Kaguya, you have Shadowka, then you have Ichel for healing. Okay, going back to the weapon. So weapon again, I just want to say this, really depends on what you need, especially on what operatives you have. I would suggest you get for the current operatives you have. If you decide on getting for a future operative, it's actually your choice, but the decision should be made with a current operative that you have. Okay, my suggestions here in no particular order of best value is going to be Alloy Truth. This is going to really help your Shadowka. If you already have Shadowka, definitely this is a must-have, really. With all the damage buffs that this gun gives, this is actually going to be very good. Next up, if you have Cherno, definitely get Cherno's gun, because this one as well enhances the damage that she is already capable of. Very good addition. If you don't have this gun, these are priorities basically. And the last priority is going to be for Enya's gun, Abyssal Light. If you guys were able to get Enya, then definitely this is your next chance in getting a free weapon for a free Enya. So this one as well, she is our top support operative. So again, getting her gun would be a massive add-on as well. I'm not saying that the other guns are bad. I'm saying that these 3 should be taken into consideration because they are going to create a big enhancement on your existing operatives, especially if you're going to be using them. And don't forget, if you're not into these guns anymore because you have them or because you only need 1 copy, you can actually get 30 weapon component and buy a second copy of an existing gun that you have at the store. Probably gonna be my decision at this point, but I'm gonna save that for a later date. I'm still on the fence on what to choose or who to choose as well. But those are my recommendations. The only reason why I'm at the fence because I almost have most of the orange tier guns. I still don't know who to tier to at this point. So it's a good problem to have. So I'll save that for a later, discussion probably. So there you go. That is my recommendation for the selector. Hope that helped, guys, and hope you will be able to choose wisely on who to select, because again, these giveaways or these compensations are rare and they don't come by as often as you may think. So thank you very much, guys, for staying this far. Take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.